Come along with us as we do double Dutch braids and a mini braided heart. Start by parting the hair down the center and then part off the heart in the back. Using a metal rat tail comb will help you get clean partings. To create the heart, add a Dutch lace braid following the part line. Start with a small section for the point of the heart and take slightly thicker pied sections as you work your way down and around to the bottom of the heart. For a Dutch lace braid, you only add hair into one side. For this one, we added hair on the inside, so the braid would sit along the part line. Continue braiding this out so it can reach across to the opposite side. Braid the other half of the heart following these same steps. For a Dutch lace braid, take the center strand over the outside strands and add hair in on one side of the braid, so the braid goes right along the part line, helping us create that heart shape. Continue braiding this section out until it reaches the opposite side, so the braids can be added into our Dutch braids later on. Next, add a Dutch braid to each side. Part off a triangle section and split it into 3 equal parts to start your braid. For a Dutch braid, we are taking the center strand over the outside strands as we add hair in. For this particular hairstyle, I am angling that top section that we're adding in so that it pulls the hair up away from the heart. Whereas if you just pull it straight out, those top strands will cover the top of the heart. I'm going to take a pretty thick section angled forward here to help keep the top of that heart visible and not covered by the braid. Now transition back into adding equal sections on both sides of your braid. Add the opposite side of the braided heart into your Dutch braid to bring it all together. As we get to the bottom, I like to have her tip her head down so that I can keep the bottom of the braid tight, and then I add that whole bottom section into the middle strand of the braid and continue 3-strand braiding until we reach our desired length. Secure with a rubber band, and now let's repeat the process on the opposite side. Start with the triangle section and split it into 3 equal parts. Then take the center strand over the outside strands so the braid sits on top of the hair you are adding in. Remember to keep those top sections that you are adding into the braid angled forward so that we can keep the top of the braided heart from being covered up. Use the bottom of the heart as a guide where to add in your next section on this side, and then bring in the braid from the opposite side of your heart. I love the added detail this braided heart gives this hairstyle. As you get to the bottom, have them tip their head forward to help keep the bottom of the braid nice and tight. By adding in that whole last section on the bottom into the middle strand, I feel like it helps pull the braid over the shoulders. Continue braiding out this section until you reach your desired length. Secure with a rubber band, and now it's time to add some glitter to our heart. But first, Paisley thought Cookie could use a little. Nothing better than twinning with your dog. I love a good set of Dutch braids. This one turned out so cute with the mini braided heart. I can't wait for you to try it. See you next time.